Yeah, good afternoon to everyone. The preparation has been good. Now we're changing our mindset to the CAF game, and it's a game that we're supposed to get the win so that we in a good position in the last game of the group match. And so far we've been doing well. The confidence is back again. We got some results on the weekend, and yeah, each and everyone is in a good mood.
Good afternoon, gentlemen or ladies. Yeah, happy said before. I think we are in a good mood now. We have good results on the weekend, and looking forward now. Sétif is opponent, but is not easy to play. We have now more information like before than in the first game was Sétif our opponent, and now we have all opponents played. And we have more information, and for me is Sétif the best with us in the best team in the group. Advantages, maybe we have more points like Sétif. Sétif is with the performance very good, but with the points not so good. And normally I think they get other place in the table in terms of the performance what they gave. Yeah, it's a game, but we need 3 points. I think Sétif need 3 points more than us. They play 100% the other game like in the first game against us. They go more forward, they play more offense, and this is an advantage for us. Then we can then also play with our good counter-attacks games in the moment, and maybe it's an advantage for us. But we know Sétif comes, the target is not 1 point. It's not enough for this game for Sétif. They need 3, and yeah, we have to manage this game for 3 points for us. Yeah, I think it's not only in the CAF game was a good result or a good reaction for the squad. We don't forget the difficult time what we have after the Sundowns games, and the squad or the team give us a good reaction, a good results, and comes from minutes to minutes better in the game. And this is experience what we need for special the young players, special for in the starting lineup. They know they comes back in all situations during the game, and this is a good experience for us. And the next step is also in CAF. We know the CAF opponents is very aggressive. Yeah, we don't forget the first game we lost 3 players. They was very aggressive, and we know now in Africa we play in Africa, and this is also aggressive. And the squad, my team, is understand now this management what they have to do during the game. It's not go back, so we go forward. They can kick us. Like in the last games in Africa, you saw we lost many players in this CAF games, but I hope the referee is now a referee would have give in the first minutes a signal with yellow cards. Maybe both teams. It's not only the opponent. It's a better game model for a referee. He give first a signal for the players. It's not possible they can always kick us, and or we kick the opponent, but we have not I can't remember on games other team lost a player, but we was always the team we lost a player, and I think that's important. The team understand this now. The team have more experience like before. Some players was not in CAF in Africa on the way, and now we have a next Africa game, and I think it's important for us this experience. I'm honest, I have not the full information now. We have in one hour the meeting point, and we have in 2 hours the training session, and I get then the results from the injured player from the medicals. I hope as a coach we get the player back, but in the moment the feeling is more in this direction. We have the same squad like last week, but Gaba comes back. He was suspended, and Tyson also. These players comes back, and then let's see what's happened with the other players. I hope we get a player back, and then we find then the right direction or the right decision for the game tomorrow. Yeah, first it's not important now, this game tomorrow. It's important we won 3 points. And I know when we have 3 points, then it's the next step, it's done. Then we can more relaxed to the next game go. But we have to play this game, and we cannot say pressure. You have in all games pressure. It's not only in Africa, it's not only in a cup, it's only in the Liga, in a cup, in all tournaments you have pressure. But we need it. I say it again, the squad have to learn this with pressure to play, and especially in a club like Pirates. It's a big club in Africa, and you have always pressure. But the most of players like this now, and you see the performance also in the CAF games was also under pressure, and we unbeaten. We have enough self-confidence. We have enough player. We can go forward in the next game, and the pressure give us good results.
Yeah, it's very important for us to finish on top so that we qualified to the next round. We obviously, the team wants to qualify to quarterfinal, and to finish on top, it's very good for the team.
Yeah, Happy said this before. For us, it's important. We're looking on us, and it's not important for us the results from other teams. Or for us, it's important what can we do, and we did this very well in the past time. Now we have a big chance. We can close this group on the first place, and it's the target tomorrow. We want 3 points, and if you get 3 points, then you make a big step. And I think my team understand this, and we work on it. Yeah, but we have not the most pressure. Other teams have more pressure than us, but we need. I hope we need more target for 3 points tomorrow. This is the only things. The attitude. It's important tomorrow. We cannot go too casual into a game, but the team understands. We have Sétif, and Sétif is, I say it again, for me the best team in the group with us. And it's tomorrow a difficult game, but we want 3 points, and we're going forward, and we play for 3 points tomorrow. Yeah, I hope we seeing more of him, and he make a good game. He was man of the match. But we know he's a young player, and is always changing the performance. He need experience, maybe one time from a starting lineup like last game, one time maybe from the bench, maybe one time he need more minutes than he plays in the youth team. Also, it's also possible, but we know the potential from Pepe, and we hope he comes closer and closer to the performance what we need. He did very well, but now it's a different game. We get different players back, and then let's see what's happened tomorrow with him. But say it again, the potential is good, but the improvement also, and we have to more improve. We're going forward with him, and we find for him in the next weeks, months, 100% the right decision in the right position.
Talking about the special player, hey? Pepe is a good player, is a good listener. Is willing to improve each and every game. He listens to the coaches, he listens to the senior players as well, and is a very good boy, and is growing each and every day. And I will say, for me, I always tell him that he must keep on working hard, and one day he's gonna play for the team, and the coach gave him a chance, and he did well the previous weekend. And it shows the results, if you work hard, the results will come. It might not today, but one day will come, and it shows that. And the more he listens, the more he grows as a player. So I'm very happy for him. The way he played, he got a chance, and he made use of it. So now it's a beginning for him, to work more harder, because it shows that it's possible. If you work harder, you'll get the chance and play. So now it's a start for him to keep on working hard for the team.
But in the most of time, you get always the information after the game, and you see what's happened. We lost, I say it again, in the international break. We lost a player in the national team, a lot of players in the national team for injured, and we lost last week also players in the games. In the most of time, it was a kick, and we have in the moment we have a good spirit, we have a good mood. Why? special now. So Asola, Pepe, other players was out. Mabaso, he comes back with a good performance. Mabasa, he was long out. He comes good with the performance, and it's a target. And this is not alone my management. This is also with the medicals. This is with the whole staff and the squad. They have to accept. Then one times maybe a player is out like Pule. Yeah, we give him a break. It's a management what we did as a coach, but we have to handling this. The player have to understand it's not against him. It's not personal. It's for him or for the squad in this moment. And when I have a player. Not the best performance in the moment, and maybe we have a feeling for a break. The player comes not to us and say, I need a break. Yeah? It's us. We have the feeling as a coach. The medicals also, the fitness coaches, they have to understand what is the best in the moment for the squad and for the player. And before we go a big risk, then we manage this like Pule last week. He comes in and then he gives us freshness. He gives us more self-confidence in the second half, and he decide then the game, and this is the things what we want as a coach. Signal he's out. Maybe the first sentence is not understand. They don't understand why I'm out. The players have not the same feeling like the coaches. They won't play all games. They are not tired. They are not injured. No, they won't play. But in sometimes you have then as a coach you take him out, and then it's not a fight. It's for himself, it's for that squad, and in a moment, last week we have a good decision with these substitutes, or with the breaks also, and now we're looking forward for the next game, and this is the things what we can do, we cannot more do. Yeah, we want more player back. Last week was 11 players out with the suspensions. Thank you. They was out 11 players. This is not easy, but we find always a solution in the past. Yeah, and this is good for us. This is good for improvement for the squad, and the player is. I'm happy about in the moment. The player accept this. Yeah, they understand it, and they follow us. And all players have a good performance. They get the next chance, like Pepe now. Or Asola come back. Yeah, the next player is Mabaso. He make a good performance in the training session. He get then the chance. Mabaso comes in, scored, and then he scored again. That's the things what we have to do in a squad like our squad. Manage this open, managed, honest words, and the player understand. In the moment we have a good mood.
Yeah, Sétif, we play against them the first game in the group stage. We know them very well. Our technical team did a good job, to get some footage for the team, and we've been analyzing them since we started playing with them. Even now, we're still analyzing them. They're the weakest and they're strongest. And I think so far we know them very well, So tomorrow is going to be a different ball game.
That's a good question. We know we need him, and I know he works on himself and the medicals also, but I cannot say it's ready for tomorrow or maybe ready for Saturday. I don't know. We hope we get him back soon. And compare us. I think they have all strong team and good teams, but it's always different from team to team. We see now Sétif. Sétif is a tactical coach. He wants a good pressure. He wants a good counter attack and transition, special in transition to attack. This is you have a good plan. Benghazi before he was very strong in the defense and was very aggressive. We saw this all guys after these games. They comes to me and say, "Boah, it was very hard to play. Why? They give us not space. They shifting good and they work more on defense. Yeah, but this was for us good. Then we get more experience, but we cannot compare. We cannot say they are better. They are wrong. We watched we look our game or look on us. That's the important things for us. I cannot say now in 3 or 4 games or 5 games now, this is a different league. Then it is a special game. This is a CAF game, and it's not a league game. I cannot say now we have a better league like the other countries in Africa or the other continents in Africa, countries in Africa. I cannot say. Then I need more information. For me, was the focus on this team, what we play. And yes, we show Liga games and we show the CAF games. Yes, we get a little bit feedback, but in the focus was always the opponent and not the league. I cannot explain which is better, but for me it's good, the experience. But for me it's important we come to in the final, in the quarterfinal, and not how Africa play the style. We get experience for the players, we get experience for us. We know now a little bit feeling, or I know now a little bit the feeling in Africa. It's more finals in all games. Is a final. They work so aggressive against the ball and against our players. It's unbelievable. And I think in South Africa they get in the most of time then earlier a yellow card. Then it's done. Then the players is be careful. They are not so not so strong kick. The players, yeah, but this is the sort of experience what I get now. It's different, like a Liga game in our league. Yeah, this is always up to the opponent. This is the structure what we work before we have an opponent, and then in the stuff we go forward and say, okay, this is the best structure. But we know we have a good defense work. Yeah, we know this. We have now. Special in the last time we lost a lot of defense players, especially in the center back, and we can compensate this always. And this is important for a squad and for a coach. You have player on the side and you bring the players in and they perform. But we are happy. We are really happy about the defense work. Yeah, but important is also for us. We saw in the last games also, not special in Africa, in the league also. We have a lot of chances to can score, and it's important we improve this more and more. Then the defense work is very good, and then we're looking forward for, I hope then, last games was a lot of chances, a lot of counter-attacks, and we don't score, and now it's important, especially in South Africa games, you score, and then it's a different game. Yeah, sure, I think it can help, but we don't forget the opponent. The opponent makes also maybe with a better field better. Yeah, we cannot say now, we make now a better game. We hope we play better, like in the away game. We have a little bit problems with this grass, but the opponent maybe also. Yeah, this is we saw the pictures or the clips now from, or the whole games now from the other games. This was official grasses. This was normal grasses, and they makes better like in this game. Maybe we have both advantage, but important for us is. We play our style, and in the end of the day, it's important the 3 points, and that's the target. And we have 3 points, then it's in the most of time also the performance good.